Morning. Amen. Grace and peace, beloved. I greet you this morning on this 28th day, amen, of the third month. This is Friday. You know what they say. Thank God it's Friday. I'm so grateful to have this privilege as well as this opportunity to share with you on the final day of the week. And what I'd like to focus on, of course, is found in 1 Peter chapter 4, verse number 8. It says, above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover a multitude of sins. And I'm just simply titling this The Miracle of Love. You know, if you go back and take a look at the scriptures again, it says in verse number 7, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer. And then look at verse number 9. It says, use hospitality one to another without grudging. The miracle of love is actually being able to love people no matter the condition. Now, I know that's difficult. Sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's almost impossible because there are people in the world who make it extremely difficult to love them. Yet, in the midst of that, we have this word from God that is reassuring that we can put on love. In this case, we're calling it charity, which is the word that allows us to interpret our English word love. And many of us know that there are many degrees of love, but at the same time, the intention is to be simply understanding, because the end times are here. It's not, we don't have as long as we thought we had, or we don't have as long as we believe we have. And so it's crucial now that you have a reality check, and really, let's just do more than, give hearts, make this little sign, tell people love you. Let's do more. Let's get into some stick-to-itiveness about me loving you. It's important, I think, that we understand, we are called, because it's an interesting thing. It says that charity shall cover a multitude of sins. In other words, if you see people that are difficult to love, making it hard, one of the things, man, you'd be so hot, so fired up that, you almost lose control. I've seen it, in people, they're so warm that you can't even talk to them, rationally. They just can't function. That's why I want to tell you, the miracle of love is that you learn how to not allow things to manipulate you, but things you're able to move through and to get through. This is my word for you this Friday. I see you in church, of course. That would be an awesome. If you are anywhere, I do mean anywhere, in the vicinity of 505 South 15th Street in the city of Newark, and that's right off of 16th Avenue. we want you to come on Women's Month and worship experience of informative information of how to collect women. Looking forward for you to tap in, fill up the place. My God, come in with excitement, come in expecting new insight of how to with the miracle of love. And of course, we're thankful and praying for those that are having surgical procedures today and this weekend. Specifically, we know Deacon Grover is having it. We're waiting on favorable Mother Williams. And so we're just asking you to continue to keep all of us who are duly bound to pray for in prayer. You